Hello, I am Ernesto Rodriguez. I am the curator here at the Alamo, and today we are talking to you about Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic Heritage Month is an important time in the Alamo's history. It allows us to showcase the population that was here prior to 1836 and after 1836. It starts with the indigenous population meeting up with the Spanish that are coming into the region. They then create what is known as the Mexicano, right, the Mexican, or Tejano, which today is a Mexican of Texan descent. But with this strong heritage, they begin to build the foundations for what will become the city of San Antonio. First with the mission, conversions into the Catholic faith, and then as they began to grow, they moved into the town, which had been basically had grown as well due to the influx of families from the Canary Islands. So you have this blending of cultures from not only Spain, but from territories around Spain and the indigenous cultures. And they created a unique group of individuals that are basically native to Texas. Following Mexican independence in 1821, changes begin to happen not only in Mexican Texas, but in Mexico itself. And they established a new way of government. They established the Constitution of 1824, which mimics the Constitution of the United States. And they began to allow colonization into this region from the United States and places abroad. All these groups will continue to merge and meld and form a strong bond and community. The Hispanic section of Texas will join forces with the newly arrived Anglos to fight against a government that is unjust. And the end result will be the Republic of Texas, which will then become part of the United States in 1846. With the Mexican-American War starting, an entirely different role for the Mexican population will take place. Many will fight against their own countrymen in the name of the US government. Following the Mexican-American War and the Mexican Cession, in which the United States will grow from sea to shining sea, the Mexican population will continue to influence everything that we see as Texas and beyond. Some of the things that many people do not understand is that the cowboy culture in Texas is mainly brought out due to the Hispanic influences. The words rodeo, lariat, chaparral. All these terms are Spanish in origin. A lot of the place names in San Antonio, in Texas, especially San Antonio, Refugio, Goliad, Gonzalez, are all Spanish surnames. Not only has the Hispanic culture influenced names and rodeos, but we've also influenced food and government. We had early on in the Republic of Texas and in the early parts of the state of Texas, Tejanos served in the government. We had one gentleman by the name of Jose Antonio Ravato that served in the state government and spoke no English, but yet he was very influential in designing laws that helped the native population. As we enter the 300th year of the founding of San Antonio, or actually 301st year, I should say, of the founding of San Antonio, you can still see a strong, vibrant Hispanic community here that continues to grow and continues to influence the United States. The Tejano population of San Antonio has not only served in the military, but many of the native children of San Antonio have garnered the highest medals in valor, Medal of Honor. Among them, Alamo Rodriguez, Jose Lopez. And so you have this strong Mexican Hispanic influence that continues to change the course of history and continues to thrive in this large melting pot, which is the United States.